Hello, my name is Adam Prawucki. I'm a regional product manager for root and bulb crops at Hazera for Europe and Central Asia. We are now in Westland, in the west part of the Netherlands. This is the biggest glasshouse production area worldwide. Here, around 50% of the acreage is dedicated to the ornamental plants, both cut flowers and the pot plants. As we know, the area is famous of the ornamentals. The remaining half is for vegetables, mainly fruited crops like tomato, pepper or cucumber, but also radish. And behind me you can see the radish. So we are in the glass house. What we needed in glass house, heat resistance. So you see a little bit me sweating, and the knife to cut the radish. I will make a story about this crop, so you can also get to know our varieties, what we do, how does our breeding program look for this crop. Hazera, as the global leader in the radish, red round radish breeding, is covering all the slots. We are covering geographic slots, so we can say high density indoor production. We are breeding also for outdoor production, both for low density in the US, Africa, Israel, and for the high density, so it's more Europe like Germany or France or Poland. These are the geographical slots. We can also see the breeding program focus on the quality. And here, first of all, about the radish, it's a bulb. That's what the whole story is about. So it's a bulb. So we need a nice bright red shiny color which stands after washing. This is very important because nowadays the radish is washed mechanically, so it's quite a harsh process. And also on some of the markets like US, because of phytosanitary regulations, they are using also the products to disinfect the bulbs for the safety reasons. So the color is really important. Skin thickness. When you have the mechanical washing, it also matters a lot because it's a very intensive process. So we don't want to finish with the white radish after washing, unless it's Whitella, of course. That's a different story. But the red should be red still. Leaves. Leaves are for the presentation. It must be nice contrast between the leaves, color, and the bulb. So it looks attractive for the customers if the product is sold as a bunch. Leaves must be well attached to the bulb, so it's possible to bunch it, both mechanically or by hand. Leaves must be resistant to aging, so shelf life of the product is also very important, because then on the shelf radish must look attractive not only just after unpacking, but at least 1-2 days on the shelf in the supermarkets. As we have more and more restrictions on the chemicals use on one hand, but on the other hand more and more customers are looking for the low residue, zero residue or organic products. The disease resistance is extremely important. I will show one of the varieties sorry, with very high fusarium tolerance. And our breeding team is working also on other disease resistances. So this is briefly saying the breeding program and the directions we are focusing. Also, we have to remember the color. Yeah, radish. The first thing, the first thought, it's red. But also we have other colors. We have white radish, like here we have purple radish. We have tiger radish with stripes, which can be funny for kids, more easy to convince them to eat vegetables. So also the color, we are breeding for different color types. We know the breeding program, we know directions where we are breeding, and now I will tell you a little bit about the varieties. We, as this is September, so I'm not able to show you the winter varieties, and for winter varieties, as our leading, the most popular variety and leading in the winter segment, Autella with Albujo, white roast resistance, or Florella, the newest variety in our portfolio. More information you can find on our webpage. We have also a lot of movies and more communication, also technical information. So please visit our webpage for more info. But here I will show you part of our portfolio. First, let's start from this beauty. This is Suprela. Take a look at the bulb quality. It's really round. It's really round, as the crop type says, red round. Very thin root and shining. So that's what matters in radish. This variety is mainly for the bunching. So a very good leaf attachment. You can see still cotyledons are also green, so the product looks very fresh. Good shelf life of the variety. And then let's cut a few of them. So you can see very nice white internal quality. Sowing window is very wide for this variety. It's from February till roughly saying mid of September. What is important for Suprela is very high resistance to Fusarium. So Suprela mainly bunching, top quality, beautiful round radishes with fine root and good leaves attachment. This is Suprela. Then we go to other segment, Bostella, and Bostella is mainly for pre-packing. What's important for the radish for pre-packing? It must be firm, because then the harvesting is more intensive, it's more tough. So cracking tolerance, very high cracking tolerance, very high pittiness resistance, and small leaves attachment, because it's machine top and tailing, so the root is relatively easy to cut off. But if you want to cut off the leaves attachment must be as small as possible. So you can see really small, so you get really high quality round radish after that. The sowing window is from roughly saying mid of April till mid of September. So this is mainly pre-packing versus previous one, bunching. Now we have pre-packing, and this one, so for pre-packing, once again, internal quality, pure white, pittiness resistance, and small leaves attachment. And the third variety I want to show here is Florella. It's our newest variety. It's #1 seller nowadays from spring till summer. And this one can be used for both, for pre-packing and for bunching. It gives the growers more flexibility, because depending on the market prices and demand, they can collect orders for both bunching or pre-packing. Very nice color. This one is for sowing from spring till autumn, till end of September, roughly saying, mid-September, depending on the weather conditions. But we recommend Florella to grow in the hottest period of the season, relatively dry, not to promote a very vigorous leaves growth, because this is a very strong variety, easy growing. So in the hottest period, it makes leaves easily. So in mid-July till mid-August, grow it relatively dry. Both for bunching and for pre-packing, meaning also very good internal quality, pittiness resistance, and also the nice small leaves attachment. As I mentioned before, mechanical topping and tailing, so we need really small attachment for the quality. Once again, internal quality, very nice white, pure white. So these are three the most popular varieties to be grown under the covers from spring till autumn. Now I want to show our colors, because we have two color varieties. It's Purpella, and of course, as the name says, it's purple radish. Oh, we have irrigation on, hopefully not here, but let's continue. Yeah, I'm not made of sugar, so I don't care too much. So Purpella, as I said, purple color. You see a really nice color, a very intensive purple variety. And what is unique with this variety, not only the color, but also the internal quality. You can grow it to bigger size, and it's still no pittiness inside. It can be grown also indoor and outdoor, so it gives more flexibility. Good leaves quality, and what is also important, because for some of the growers, the main advantage of the variety is to use it as in the mixed color bunches. So you have purple, you have red, you have white together, and Purpella is the leaves are similar to our other red varieties, so it's very easy to mix it. That's very important. What else? Year-round production. As I said, it can be used for indoor and outdoor production. The color, firmness, cracking tolerance. So this is Purpella. And then I mentioned already, it's Whitella. This is Whitella. This is our pure white variety. And here, what is very important, that the variety is not getting green shoulders, because the main disadvantage of the white varieties can be the greening of the shoulders. Here, a little bit red can appear, but it's not green, so it's fully acceptable by the customers. Green is not looking good. Also the same story, the same maturity as reds and purple, so we can use it for mixes. The irrigation is coming, let's see. And also the internal quality, very nice pure white internal structure of the variety. It can be, as I mentioned, it can be used for mixes, but not only for pre-packed, but not only for bunches, but also for pre-packed. The same as Purpella. So that's the story about our varieties. So we are coming every year with the new proposals for the growers to test it, and yeah. Please visit our webpage and ask our teams for the novelties and the technical information about our varieties. Thanks a lot.